YouTube, it's Brian Phillips. I'm here with Zane today, one of our wonderful subscribers. He's gonna fly another P-51 on the NX6, and I'm gonna fly on the NX8. So it's gonna be super cool, and we hope it goes as well as we hope it will go.
Okay,
All right,
go ahead.
when you're ready, Zane. Good job. I'll catch you, Zane.
I'm gonna do a loop like around the house.
Yep. Well, actually, why don't you stay in front of us if you can, for the camera crew's sake.
Yep.
I'm low, you're high.
Yep, I got it.
Safe if you need it. Guys, look at that beautiful sky. There's.
Just tell me when you want to turn. Okay, I will go now.
Oh yeah,
That's pretty cool.
that is really cool. We're letting Zane set the pace here. Formation flying is fun and challenging. And if you crash, you get a 2-for-1. I'm out of my flaps, Zane. Are you good on out of your flaps?
I'm good. I'm gonna do a pass right down the runway here.
Okay, do it. And the second. So cool. I hear you trimming. What are you doing over there?
A little bit of left aileron.
Okay. Somebody just did a barrel roll. What the heck? Okay, another one. Second pass. Full landing flaps to slow it down. Zane, let's do some low passes with full landing flaps. You good with that?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna be on the bottom here just for safety reasons.
Okay.
Okay?
I got one notch in right now.
Go for 2.
Okay, two's in.
Bring her in so the camera crew can get us both.
I got you both.
Okay? You're gonna go up on top. Is that cool?
Yep, we're good.
Okay. Over to the killing zone there. Man, that is so beautiful. Into the power. I'm gonna engage you from the back here.
Okay.
All right, good. You guys may notice that we're a little bit further away today. We're trying to respect Zane's comfort level because he is currently flying my P-51 and I can tell he's nervous.
Yeah, my whole body's shaking.
Good passes though.
Yeah.
You're good. Just keep flying it like you own it. Okay, I'll pick up with you here. So now, I did not pay attention to my timer. Zane, did you pay attention to yours?
Not yet. I'll pass her and I'll check it.
Okay.
You're at 3.5 on video.
3.5 on video
so
time.
you're-
We should be fine.
Yeah.
We got a good 10 minutes of safety measure, or safety margins rather. Okay, I'm gonna come back and catch you here. So cool. I'm going up above.
Okay.
Give you a chance to get into your routine there.
Probably attempt a landing here after the next pass on that 115.
Okay. I'm just gonna go up for a roll.
Okay.
We're gonna go up and let him get into pattern.
Okay.
Takeoff flaps. I got a 1-minute warning, Zane, also.
Okay. I'm gonna do a short circle, drop one flap right here.
Okay.
So you can land first if you want.
I'm gonna let you do your thing.
All right.
Because I'll stretch my pack further than I want you to have to stretch it.
Okay.
Just get your flaps in and do everything comfortable, okay?
All right.
Remember, it's gonna disappear a little bit under those clouds.
Yep.
You're good, just do your thing. Don't worry about me. Ooh, he's trying the under the power lines approach.
He's got it. It's good.
Great job, Zane. Okay. I was trying to watch and fly at the same time. You're perfect. You're perfect, man. I'm at my timer. Awesome. Guys, these planes are just amazing. If you haven't experienced flying a Warbird, the P-51 is not a horrible place to start. The T-28 would be way easier, being that it doesn't have flaps, and the P-Factor is more tame with a 3-point landing gear system, or rather a tricycle. That nose gear just really helps to keep it down the runway. Full speed pass here. Full landing flaps to get it tame before it goes into the power line area. And then watch this tight turn. Watch this. Isn't that just something else? One click of flaps there. We're going to take off and we're out of flaps altogether, full throttle. Big, huge, gigantic loop. And we'll go over to the bowl just like this. And then back up. Full landing flaps and gear. Let's see if I can put it down. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it that quick.
Oh, no problem. Oh, almost.
Almost did a touch and went. Okay, out of the flaps, full throttle.
Kind of sounds like a 3S bird.
That's probably because I lost one of my cells here already. Okay, gear coming down. 15% throttle. Watching for the light change. See how nice it pops against that brown? That silver's perfect for that. So Zane, what do you think of the runway, how it comes up and then flattens?
It's cool, actually.
It's cool, isn't it? Because you get into the ground effect.
Yeah, and then you're like,
and then it moves.
You're level, and then it just
It's
sets right on down.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And both of us tipped our planes, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Except mine flipped back down. So.
Oh, yours flipped back down? Mine's stuck. Oh, man. Okay, well, pause and we'll do our closing.
Okay.
Okay, so in closing, that was pretty cool. You did a good job, Zane. What do you think of the safe on there?
It's pretty good, actually. With my safe planes, it's pretty much the same, but it's pretty. I'd say it's be a good first or second Warbird.
Yeah.
Coming into the hobby.
Definitely. I agree. And for me, it was my second plane. I had the Sport Cub S. Well, technically we had the Inum, which doesn't really even
That doesn't
qualify.
count.
And then we had the Sport Cub S, and then maybe there was one other plane in there. I think we had the Delta Ray. But around the same time, I also had the Blondie come into existence, and I broke the landing gear off probably 5 times, if that.
Broke a wing off.
Broke a wing off. I crashed it into a light pole once, broke it in 3 pieces, and it's glued together, and it still lives to this day. It just lives in a different home.
And it's still actually one piece.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
He has it going. It's
That's
so
awesome.
Yeah.
That's good. So we love the P-51. I've given this thing super good reviews because it deserves it. This plane is awesome. I can say this unequivocally. If you're trying to get the 1.5 as a beginner, you're going to crash it. If you get the 1.2, you're going to love it.
Yep.
You may also crash it too. But the thing is, the P-51 1.5 is a very different beast.
Yeah.
That being said,
6S.
it's beautiful. It's also a lot more expensive to fly because the batteries are like 5 times as much. So, well,
And you
not
need-
quite 5 times as much.
You need
That's-
more real estate, and you need
you need more room. It's harder to see. There's a lot of good things, but the skill level required to bring it in and see and enjoy and have that intimate experience with this plane, it's just, you got to have a bigger field, you got to have more room, and it's just all the things that you may not necessarily have as a beginner, and this thing is golden. And if you're an experienced pilot, this thing is still super fun. And I fly hundreds of different planes, and I still love flying this thing. Zane, I had him fly this off camera before we did our little video, and I still couldn't resist. After he was done, we hit the timer, and I was like, I need to abuse the pack some. So I flew for like another 5 minutes. So, I don't know. All right, Zane, thanks for helping us review these things.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, Horizon, good plane, good job. NX8, loving it. It's awesome. NX6, what's your thoughts? You haven't, you
Great
fly it
transmitter.
on a DX9 right now, right?
Yeah, great transmitter coming to the hobby if you're looking to upgrade. Definitely one of these or one of those.
What do you think of the the gimbals and stuff. I mean,
super smooth.
they feel just as good as my DX18. I can say that.
Yep.
And the DX9 is a great transmitter, but as you guys may have noticed, if you don't update the firmware on your DX9, you can't do forward programming. So you need forward programming for a lot of the new stuff coming out. And people asking me about the Radio Master, yes, it'll do DSMX, it will do DSM2, but it won't do forward programming that I know of. Unless somebody comes up with the new way of doing it. My understanding is you may even be able to get some of the telemetry data, but you can't do the full forward programming. And without forward programming, you're going to be in trouble because you need to be able to program it somehow.
Yep.
So unless somebody comes up with a way to cheat, for now, you're pretty much stuck with having to set it up through something like this, and then go ahead and you could have your buddy that's got one set it up, and then you could fly on your Radio Master or your OpenTX transmitter because they will support DSMX.
Yeah.
So if you had a buddy that had one, you could do that. The alternative choice would be to get the awesome transmitter and do it yourself. So just saying, if you wanted to follow our channel, we would appreciate you being here. Definitely like and subscribe, guys. Check the link in the description. We're going to link to this P-51. We've reviewed it so many times that I've kind of lost track, but I really do love it. Zane was such a good sport here helping us out, and definitely loving the NX8 so far. The NX6 was great. We had like 2 or 3 little glitchy things that came up. It was maybe more than 2 or 3. It was like 5 or 6.
Yeah,
and I'm talking about we did like 18 models.
Yep.
18 models. And nothing too extensive, but we did do safe select on virtually all of them. And we did forward programming on several of them. We didn't do AS3X and safe on those, we just did AS3X. So I'm sure it doesn't really make a difference there, but so far we've really put it through its paces. Obviously now we've given it a new layer, which is the 6 and the 8 together. Obviously no problems there. And the Wi-Fi is awesome. It's really nice to have Wi-Fi connectivity for doing firmware updates. And I also have carried models from the 6 over to the 8, which is another thing. It worked really good. You do need a micro SD as opposed to a mini. What was the other size?
It's just the regular size.
Yeah, the regular size
Yeah.
SD. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, the micro SD. That was the only drawback we found, was because we didn't have one
We had to go find
available.
one,
So I had to go
yeah.
find an old Galaxy S3, which, yes, I used to use to film. Now we're on the S9. We've also used the S7 and then the S6, right? Or the S5.
Somebody's
S5.
maybe getting a new one sometime
Yes, somebody may.
soon.
The camera crew is giving me subliminal messages that aren't very subliminal at all. All right, come back for more.